ComixDad back with another video. Today we are talking about some news that came out earlier this week about Marvel legacy writer Dan Slott begging people to buy his new Spider-Man comic that's coming out later this year. Article from Cosmic Book News. Dan Slott warns new Spider-Man comic could end by issue number 5. Now, mind you, Dan Slott is has been with Marvel for a very long time. He's written for Marvel, he's written for DC. He is a legacy writer in the mainstream comics industry. So he does have some credentials on his side, but at the same time, over the last, I don't know, maybe 10 years or so, if not a little more, Dan Slott's writing has significantly gone down. He has lost touch with reality and has become an incredible soy boy cuck leftist, as is typical for most of the mainstream comic book writers nowadays, especially at Marvel and DC. This guy, right here. This pathetic lard of crap right here, Dan Slott. But anyway, so basically, from Cosmic Book News, the article goes, while DC is topping the comic book sales charts with its Absolute line, Marvel Comics writers are now reduced to begging fans and retailers to order their books that are tied to the MCU movies. It comes after Tom Brevoort's comments, which he mentioned a few weeks ago. Tom Brevoort over at Marvel was talking about how if he's not upsetting fans, he's not doing his job, or something along those lines. Basically stating that it's his job to piss off comic book fans, more or less. So Marvel does not have a lot of good shit going on for it right now. Somebody in their PR department needs to get with their high-profile writers and executives and basically say, cut it out, stop being retards, and get back to work. But what does Dan Slott say? Dan Slott is now publicly pleading with fans and retailers to support his new Spider-Man comic, Spectacular Spider-Man Brand New Day, which is obviously tied to the upcoming movie released this summer, warning the book could be dead by issue number 5 if readers don't show up. Marvel recently canceled the Imperial line with their 5th and 6th issues. In a video making the rounds online, Slott directly asks fans to put the series on their pull list and urges comic shops not to treat it like just another Marvel launch. He says issue number 1 will get ordered because it's a first issue, but he stresses he needs support on issue number 2 and beyond. He also warns that if readers don't back the later issues, the book could disappear by the 5th issue. Slott's comments stand out because they sound less like confidence and more like concern. He says fans who enjoyed his Spider-Man run should order the book now, then turns to retailers and says he needs them on issue number 2. Slott adds that too many books get all the attention at launch only for readers and shops to move on right after the first issue. Well, usually because the first issue is when you're going to know is if it's going to be a good story or not, Dan, you fucking idiot. That tells you Marvel knows a flashy issue number 1 doesn't mean much if the numbers fall apart right after, which are often inflated by loads of variant covers and Marvel's new blind bag gimmick, which they're not the only ones doing it, but DC's doing it too. But DC's selling better than Marvel because DC at least has 1 or 2 decent things going for them. Marvel's problems go beyond one comic. Slott also points to a bigger problem at Marvel. According to him, Marvel books are effectively lined up in short windows, and if the support isn't there for issues number 2 and number 3, the series may not survive past issue number 5. That says a lot about the current state of Marvel Comics, where even major characters and recognizable creators apparently need to beg readers for support. And you know why? Because we're sick and tired of these Disney Marvel leftist communist cuck retards to stop projecting all their bullshit into comics and just give us the stories, give fans the stories they want. Instead of Marvel, and not just Marvel Comics, but Marvel Studios as well, instead of them giving us crap like this,
Gay!
or like this,
Black girl magic!
or like that,
That is one big pile of shit.
and worst of all, instead of Marvel Comics giving us something like this, if you know, you know.
Look how they massacred my boy.
You fucking retarded? The hell's the matter with you?
They should just shut the hell up, Dan Slott included, who also years ago when She-Hulk first appeared on Disney Plus and people were complaining about how crap it was and how terrible it was, and especially the whole twerking bullshit with what's her name, Megan the Stallion or whatever. And Dan Slott went to Twitter and attacked people for it and called people all sorts of shit and this, that, and the other, and tried poking holes in people's arguments. But Marvel needs to step away from the social justice bullshit, from the propaganda bullshit, from the sensitivity bullshit. Marvel needs to go back to writing comics. The only thing at Marvel that was worth reading at all over the last 10 years, in my opinion, was the revival of the Ultimate Universe. And that's going to be done soon. That's going to be done this year. Ultimate Spider-Man, 24 issues, written by Jonathan Hickman, was the greatest thing that Marvel has put out in a decade. Easily, hands down. We're tired of it. A lot of people are tired of it. And Marvel and this idiot here, Dan Slott, begging people to buy books and begging retailers to buy books just shows that they know that they're in trouble. Indie comics, creator-owned comics, places like Image and other smaller publishers of the kind are the future, are leading the way in what is unfortunately already a dying medium. But this is what happens when you have major corporations that are owned by even larger major corporations that focus on nothing but the message and DEI and ending racism and feminism and LGBTQ blah 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 bullshit. This is what we get. And so you know what? To Dan Slott for begging, I hope you end up on a corner begging for money instead of begging people to buy your books, because that's the way you're going and that's the way Marvel's going. Marvel will not recover until a shakeup from the top down happens and people like Dan Slott are out of the comics industry forever. That said, I hope you all enjoyed this video. Thank you all for watching. Please hit the like button. Please share the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Please also subscribe to my channel, CD's Arcade, which is my gaming channel. Also be sure to check out my wife's channel, Queen Comics Wife, and also a big shout out to our friends at For the Homies Podcast for hitting 500 subscribers on YouTube and becoming monetized as well. Until I see y'all in the next video, y'all have a good day.